Move, you can't sit there. Oh, she's offended. Okay. You might be wondering why I'm holding what seems to be the world's biggest can of bug spray. Well, in one of the last couple of videos I put up, I mentioned that spiders are on the list of things that I really truly hate, which of course is great because my house has a pretty big spider problem. It always has, ever since I've moved in. The spider problem in this house is so extensive that every time I walk into the bathroom, I find a new one. I'm generally pretty good with spiders. I can get rid of them fine. It's okay. I live alone. You kind of learn how to deal with these things after a while. But that's when they're small spiders, medium-sized spiders. Spiders that you can easily put a glass over and slip a sheet of paper underneath it and take it outside and pretend the whole thing never happened. That I'm okay with. I can deal with it. Massive spiders are a whole different story. Can you get your noisy car engine off my street, please? You're not cool. The story I'm about to tell you starts back at my parents' house where I was staying for a few weeks over Christmas. It was about 2 AM and I had gotten up to go and get a glass of water. I turned the flashlight on my phone on, shone it downwards to the floor, and there, sitting on my brand new jumper, was the biggest spider I have ever seen in my life. Oh my god, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, I just wanted a glass of water. I've seen some pretty big spiders, but they've always been outside. And I mean, I don't go outside, so that's not a problem. Whatever, it's all good. But this one was inside. It was right next to my bed, and it was on my brand new sweater. Eventually, after 5 minutes of sitting on my bed thinking, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I sprinted out of my room, grabbed a can of bug spray, not sponsored. And 20 minutes later, after a lot of screaming and a lot of swearing and waking up everyone in my house, the spider was gone. It was all good. I went back to bed, may have had nightmares, but it was all good. It was gone. We're all chill. The most traumatizing experience of my life was over. Or so I thought. About a week later, I was home, and after one of the more stressful drives of my life, I won't get into why it was stressful, but let's just say I may have been in bumper-to-bumper traffic on a highway going 100 kilometers an hour, which was not fun, but anyway. I was very keen on just relaxing and having a day off and watching some TV and going to bed and sleeping until 3 o'clock the next afternoon. The thing about living alone and coming home after being away for a few weeks is the house is exactly how you left it, just with 2 inches of dust covering everything you own. No one's been around to clean anything, there's no food in the house because no one's been around to go grocery shopping, and when your house is infested with spiders, no one's been around to keep on top of the spider problem. I expected there to be at least a couple of spiders in the house, especially as it's summer, kind of. So naturally, the first thing I did when I walked through the door was search every inch of my house with a can of fly spray looking for unwelcome guests. Surprisingly, I didn't find any hanging around, but it was still early and I usually find spiders at night, so I wasn't letting my guard down just yet. I was walking up to my bedroom to put some things away, and just as I was about to go through the door, I walked through a massive spider web. I still had the fly spray in my hand because I don't go anywhere without this stuff in summer, honestly. I looked around every single inch of my room and found absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe it was an old spider web, maybe it had been there since before I went away and the spider had moved on. Anyway, the day went on. I'd had such a relaxing afternoon. I got my favorite takeout for dinner. I watched my favorite show on the big TV. I had a bath using a really nice bath bomb, and oh, I was just so relaxed and so ready to go to sleep. Put some clean sheets on my bed, got into my clean pajamas. I was so comfy and relaxed. I scrolled on my phone for a little bit, and at about 1 o'clock I turned my phone off and was ready to go to sleep. Something else that I've mentioned on this channel before is that I'm a complete failure of a human being, and one of the most basic human functions, sleeping, I can't actually do properly. I need medication to get to sleep. It was about 1:30 in the morning and I still hadn't gotten to sleep. It occurred to me I hadn't actually taken my sleeping medication for the night, and that's why I wasn't falling asleep. Turned on my phone flashlight, went to go take my sleeping medication, and just as I was about to turn my flashlight off, something in the corner of my room caught my eye. There, right above my bedroom door, blocking the only exit from my room, was the actual biggest spider I have ever seen in my life. This thing was friggin' massive. It was like Aragog himself had come back from the dead and had decided to make a home right above my bedroom door. The one at my parents' house was tiny compared to this one. The truly ironic thing is that earlier in the night I had wondered whether or not I should bring the fly spray up to my room with me, you know, just in case there were any spiders hanging around. And then I thought, nah, if there are any spiders, I would have seen them, and they don't usually go into my room. So, the bug spray is downstairs, and I'm trapped in my bedroom with Aragog. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm completely alone. I couldn't just sit there and continue to stare at it, so like a freaking ninja, I rolled out of bed, slid across the bedroom floor, flicked on my bedroom light, flung the door open, and slipped right underneath the spider, screaming the entire way. I sprinted downstairs, grabbed the bug spray, sprinted back upstairs, stopped for 5 minutes to catch my breath because I was completely winded, ran back to my bedroom door and sprayed right in the corner above my door where I knew the spider was sitting. The thing dropped down behind my bedroom door and then crawled out to the outside, and I thought, okay, it's out of my room, that's fine, I can deal with it now. And then it crawled back into my room. From the outside of my bedroom door, I had a look around, but I couldn't see the spider anywhere, so I went back in, I leapt across the floor onto my bed, couldn't see the spider anywhere. I was spraying the area I'd last seen it in, hoping to draw it out so I could spray it some more, but it was gone. It was missing. This massive friggin' spider was missing in my bedroom at 1:30 in the morning. I thought, okay, maybe I've killed it, maybe it's dead. Nope. I turned around and there, sitting 2 inches from my head on the ceiling above the wardrobe, was the spider. I sprayed him again. He went crazy, crawled across the ceiling onto my curtain rod, and then fell behind my solid black curtains where I couldn't see him anymore. And that's when I started to panic. Not only had this spider gone missing behind my curtains, but I was also out of bug spray. Fortunately for me, I happen to have a best friend who actually doesn't mind spiders all that much. So I called her, sobbing and hyperventilating, and begged her to please come and help me deal with this spider because he's gone missing and I have no bug spray and I'm not cut out for this. I can't deal with this. I need help. I still don't know how, but I managed to convince her to come and help me. So at almost 2 o'clock in the morning, I got in my car and drove 45 minutes to the other side of town to pick my friend up, and then 45 minutes back to my house. My friend was searching around my room with her phone flashlight on, looking for the spider, and she couldn't find it anywhere. And I was freaking out even more at this point, thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to move out. I can't live in this house while there's a massive spider just hanging around. And then my friend found it, and it was dead. As it turns out, it doesn't matter how big the spider is. If you spray half a can of fly spray into a small room, it'll kill just about anything, including my dignity. That was the story of how I was attacked by Aragog, the spider. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you missed it, which you probably did, I uploaded a cover of a new song to my SoundCloud page. I'll put the link to it in the description box down below. That is all from me this week. I will see you when I see you. I need to put this down. There is a dead roach sitting right next to my foot. That's lovely. How long has that been there for? I don't want to know. Goodbye.